Before we begin the video, if you haven't yet, come on down and join my Discord server. Link is down in the description. Hey guys, and welcome back for another Season 13 weekend. In today's video, we are discussing where exactly does this season take place. This is something that's had many of us puzzled. No one really knew what that underground area was, and only now are we really starting to know. Well, as it turns out, as revealed by LEGO descriptions, it is actually set in a place called Shintaro Mountain. So that's what we're discussing today. What is Shintaro Mountain? Where is Shintaro Mountain? And most importantly, why is Shintaro Mountain? Kidding about that last one, but mainly I want to discuss where does this season take place and what is the setting. As we know, it is obviously Shintaro Mountain, and I do think that is the location we see on the box art and the posters and such. I think this serves as the home to the Munces and Geckos, who are the two warring tribes in Season 13, which we'll be discussing tomorrow. I also believe it is the stronghold or base of the Skull Sorcerer and his evil Awakened warriors, and is also home to creatures like the Mino creature and people like Vania. And underneath the mountain are the dungeons of Shintaro, as LEGO says, which is likely where the majority of the season will take place and probably is underground. But yeah, that's basically what I think Shintaro Mountain is, and for the rest of the video, I want to discuss where is it located. One theory I've seen is that it's actually set in the underworld because of the skeletons, and maybe Klaus could be the Skull Sorcerer. As with any theory, I would not rule it out, but I think this one is rather unlikely. After all, these are completely different skeletons, and this area, Shintaro Mountain, has a lot of stuff the underworld doesn't. It's got rhinos and princesses and goblins, and I suppose they always could expand on the underworld, but I just don't see that happening. After all, Ninjago loves introducing new locations, and they rarely return to old ones. Also, the underworld has floating islands. Shintaro Mountain, based off the box art, does not. Based off of what I've said, I don't think it's the underworld, but could it be an entirely new realm instead? That's a plotline Ninjago has done a lot lately, in Hunted, the Ice Chapter, arguably Prime Empire, so why not MLM? And before someone calls me out in the comments, I know Prime Empire isn't a realm, but it's very similar in terms of plot. Season 13 honestly could take place in another realm, and this would make sense given all of the fantasy elements, which may not be so realistic in Ninjago. But to that I have to say this, I mean, since when has Ninjago been realistic? A big characteristic of the show is unrealistic elements, so who can say that trolls and goblins can't be in the Ninjago realm? Also, having the ninja go to a new realm every year is really repetitive in my opinion, and is kind of boring now. What I think is most likely about Shintaro Mountain is that it is uncharted territory in Ninjago. I think and hope this season takes place in Ninjago, but this is an area of Ninjago that both we and the ninja have not yet seen. I could see the season starting with Shintaro Mountain being discovered, and the ninja going to investigate. And soon they discover an entire cast of creatures has been living there unbeknownst to anyone, including the Skull Sorcerer who is forming an evil plan. And so the ninja venture deep into the dungeons to fight this evil threat. But that's basically what and where I think Shintaro Mountain is, and yeah, that's basically all for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone and everyone you know. Leave a comment explaining what you guys think Shintaro Mountain is and where the season takes place, and I'll see you next time.